So I had a request for a tutorial for the braid that I put up on Instagram yesterday, which was the French Chinese staircase. So typically when you do a typical staircase braid for a Chinese staircase, it comes off of a ponytail. And you can do this either right-handed or left-handed or both, depending what's easier for you. So you just take a little piece of the ponytail off and you wrap it around the braid like this, put it through that loop, and pull it tight. Okay, and then what you do is you're constantly adding hair as you go down the ponytail, and you're doing the same thing. So with this chunk of the 2 strands, again wrapping it around and pulling it through, you can see already that pattern starting to form. More hair coming back behind the ponytail, coming through and grabbing that loop and continuing down. And so typically when you see that, you have this coming down that way, or somebody has done 2 and there's this pattern to the right and this pattern to the left. Left-handed one would be just taking it, wrapping it behind this way and pulling it out the other side, even though that looked exactly the same. So when you do what I did for the Instagram challenge, I just started back like this in the back of my mannequin's head, just like you were going to start a regular braid. And I just grabbed a little bit of hair from the right side, did the same thing, wrapped it behind and brought it out that right side. And since I'm only focusing on this one side, I just added this. I'm not doing anything on this side. So in order to not have a lopsided braid, I'm adding hair just like I would French braid it, but I just added it to this main hunk going down the center. Then I got more hair on the right side, then added that part together and did the same thing. Went behind the braid and brought that out the loop on the right side. So again, I'm adding more hair and just joining it with that main one going down the center. Adding more hair from the right side, and then went behind that main braid or main shaft of hair going down the center. So you can already see the pattern. It just there's no ponytail. You're just doing it straight back on the head. So again, getting a chunk of hair, combining it with that main one, getting more hair from the right side, smoothing it out. Good thing she doesn't have any nerve endings. And wrapping it around and pulling it out the right side. So you can see that same pattern that you typically see coming off of a ponytail is just now coming off of the head like that. But like I said, it's important to remember to constantly be adding hair to this, joining it together, and then grabbing more hair with that right side or left side, depending on however you're doing it hand-wise, putting it behind this main part and pulling it out the right side. And just continue down the ponytail. So this didn't make it, right? So you can easily pull it out, go back to where you were, realize the problem, and start over again so that you can fix any errors that you make. Kind of like crocheting. You just pull it through. So that's the braid. Thanks.